As roads get icy this time of year, the Big Lebowski is out on the roads making sure lanes are treated with deicer to prevent them from refreezing. So if you see plows out on the roads, be sure to give them some space on the roadway so they can do their job. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham. Yesterday's snow is leading to some icy roadways. We do have team coverage for you all morning long, helping you get prepared for your Friday. Nicole Hernandez live giving us a look at road conditions. Before we get to her, we want to get to Cody Proctor in our weather center, letting us know how long we could see these freezing temperatures and if there's any more snow in the future. Good morning, Cody.
Good morning, Tim. And I gotta say, the temperatures this morning, they are well below freezing at this time. That's because we've been seeing some mostly clear conditions across the region. We essentially lost the blanket of clouds. You can see it move out right there in our Doppler radar and in our satellite radar, and you can see that over the last few hours, it cleared out. We lost that warmth, what little warmth we had, and that is just making those temperatures much, much colder this morning. How cold? Well, it's 13 degrees this morning. We would actually just barely hit the teens right now for our current temperature outside. Winds are calm at the moment. You can still see some of that snow that accumulated yesterday at Riverfront Park. Still beautiful this morning. It's just cold outside as we get you ready for your day, and it's cold across the region. Looks like a couple more places just dropped down. 13 right now for Spokane. -2 this morning for Coeur d'Alene, 1 degree for Deer Park, 26 degrees right now for Moses Lake. Our warmest number on the map is for Walla Walla at 31, and that's still below freezing. As we take a look at the next 12 hours, we are still looking at those very clear skies this morning, all the way to about late morning before we start to see some of those clouds move into our forecast. We are, though, keeping track of that next round of winter precipitation for you. I'll have more coming up in your forecast in a few minutes and give you more about a timeline to get you ready for not only today, but your weekend as well.
Breaking news this morning, we do have one school delay to tell you about due to the slick roads. Genesee Joint School District is on a 2-hour school delay. School will start at 10 a.m. We'll keep you updated here on Up with KREM. If more school delay or close, we'll let you know. So we are seeing icy roads this morning. The city of Spokane worked overnight to treat those roads, and Nicole Hernandez joining us now live with their response to the snow and ice. And Nicole, what are you seeing? Because it is just messy depending on where you are this morning.
Tim, messy is right, and honestly, I'm going to venture to say that most places are going to be messy this morning. All of our side roads that we've been on so far have been extremely icy, extremely slippery. We made our way up Division, and even Division is just okay. So I want to first give you a look at how much snow we have still. A good amount of snow on the ground, and that snow, of course, combined with the ice underneath it is what's causing us a lot of issues. So I'm going to jump behind the camera now and give you a look at what we're looking at specifically here on Division right now. So Division, like I mentioned, is looking better, but I mean, still, you can see a lot of snow and ice on the ground here. So a lot of cars here this morning, of course, working around this ice and snow as we get going this morning. We're going to have more and more cars on the road here. So we're going to just, suggest that you be extra careful this morning as you're driving. The city is planning on sending out their ice trucks early this morning. They're going to put some granular sand and such down to help with this ice as much as possible. But it is extremely cold outside, so just expect those temperatures and to stay that way and the ice to stick on the ground. Just expect that. Make sure you're being extra careful, especially on those side roads, slowing down and such. The city said that last night part of the reason they had such an issue was because of the evening commute. They couldn't get to the roads as fast as they normally would because there were so many cars on the road. But this morning they are getting out early. They're going to start that. But for now, things are icy, especially the earlier you're getting out the door. You're going to see a lot more of that ice and slick. Downtown was probably the worst of what we saw. So if you are in the downtown area, be extra careful. Just slow down. Make sure you're grabbing your gloves, grabbing your hat, because despite the ice on the roads, it's also just very, very cold out here. For now, I'll send things back to you, but we will be continuing to track road conditions throughout the morning.
Thanks for the update, Nicole. Now let's take a live look at Snoqualmie Pass this morning. Currently, there are no restrictions right now. The forecast, though, is anticipating mostly clear weather, but the roadway is bare and wet and slushy in places. Also taking a live picture from Lookout Pass. It is mostly clear and dark right now, as you can see, but we are expecting new snow and slushy roads. Wind gusts up to 9 miles per hour are expected. So with the current freezing temperatures and ice on the roads, Spokane police are asking people to limit their driving as much as possible. Last night, SPD told us they responded to more than 50 crashes, and that number will likely continue to climb if people aren't careful. So just before KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk was about to go live last night, a car going too fast swerved to avoid a truck and ended up doing a 180 down Freya Street. For people who live on the hill, they really say they're just not surprised when people crash into their yard.
It's just kind of the way when you're on a busy street and it's on a hill, that's just kind of how it goes.
As always, give yourself extra time, go slow, and leave plenty of room between you and the cars ahead of you.